What is up, guys? MeatyLock here, and today we are back in action playing some Scrap Mechanic. It's going to be freaking amazing. If you guys enjoy, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out tremendously. So we are going to try out something new today. We actually got a couple suggestions in the comments, but we are going to make that, but I don't think we're going to do it this episode. We had a idea for a jet-powered land racer, like a rocket ship or something, which is going to be pretty cool. I actually kind of want to build a track. I think that would be really cool to build like a racing track or maybe like a drag strip or something. I think that would be pretty awesome. Last time we actually made this hovercraft, which is actually working decently surprisingly well. We also got some suggestions of getting rid of the tires, and instead of having the tires here, using metal underneath of the craft to kind of weigh it down, because the tires are here just to kind of like weigh it down and make sure the little jet propulsion things, you know, like don't lift it off too high off the ground or whatever. So we might try that. The tires also kind of spin, so maybe when it does hit the ground, it doesn't like completely stop and bottom out. So we're going to try some ideas, maybe a little bit on this guy, but I want to try to make a new craft today. It's going to be a little different. You guys might have seen this before, but if you look in the I, or if we press I, we look in the menu here, there's actually shoes. So there's shoes, and you can stick them on the end of things and like act like it, like things walk. Actually, speaking of that, I want to make like a Star Wars, what are those things called, like AT-2020s or something? I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. Please don't murder me for saying that. One of those guys eventually using like the sequencer or whatever, but I want to make that guy's just going to continually do its jet thing. I should probably turn that off maybe, but we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Okay, so let's just go ahead. I'm going to grab my thing. I want to place something down. Now, what I want to do is I want to make two of these little spinning tire-like things on each side. So let's start off with a 2x2. Everything in this seems to be based on even numbers. So let's just go ahead and do this. We'll make it a 4x4, I guess. We'll just go ahead and do, yes, there we go. We'll do that. And then we will place this guy over here. Let me grab a seat out real quick. Okay, so I've made it a 6x6. We have a seat. I guess I could just stick the seat right there. Boom. There we go. So it looks like that's about in the center. Looks like the seat is at like a 6x4, which is pretty cool. We also want an engine on this. I don't know where we're going to stick an engine. I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just stick it in. No, we don't want to stick it in the back because maybe we'll stick it in the bottom. So what I want to do is we are going to extend this. Why, let me place blocks on the side of this? Am I in the way? Why, let me place blocks on the side of this? This is strange. I guess, what? Why? What, am I doing something wrong here? Okay, well, we'll start doing it from this side then, I guess. Okay, so I figured I would try something like this using springs. Now, we might have to readjust where the middle is because this engine, since this is an even numbered right here, and this goes off in the front, I put the engine in the front. Maybe it'll counteract the weight of the seat in the back. I'm not 100% sure. We might have to actually put the engine up top above the seat and kind of like maybe move the seat up or whatever. But anyways, let's just go ahead and do this. We are going to place the shoes like so, and luckily they seem to stay decently orientated. Yeah, they stay the exact orientation I need them to be. So we have some kind of shoe action on springs. I have no idea if this is going to work. The springs actually might cause a little bit of lag. That's one thing I am worried about. But anyways, let's go ahead and come over here. We're going to connect the engine up to the seat. Then we're going to do the seat to actually turn these guys. We want to be able to turn it left and right, kind of like wheels. And then we're going to do the engine on this right there. There we go. So this should actually work perfectly. Let me go ahead and rotate these guys and then make sure these are rotated the correct direction. That is rotated the correct direction, and then this was not. So this should be done, actually, I think. Let me go ahead and we're going to bump up the speed of the engine. I've seen some people try something like this, but I don't know. Let's just go ahead and do this. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's so cool. And, oh, no, I didn't expect this to happen. Okay, so this this isn't what we wanted. Okay, let me play with it a little bit more. I'll be back. It would be kind of funny to ride this upside down, though. These aren't turning. Oh, it's actually turning me. Oh, this might actually be a cool, like, ride. Actually, let me get out real quick. Let's come over here. Let's bump up the speed on this guy. Where's my mouse? Okay, there's my mouse. Let's bump up the speed on this guy. Yeah, this might be cool for, like, a ride. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work quite as well as I thought it would. And now I'm stuck inside of this. That's awesome. Okay, so I've kind of turned this into a motorbike. It doesn't really work unless I go really slow, though. So this is a failure. I have a better idea. It's probably going to work better if I have multiple things. Maybe if I like put these out in front of me, or if maybe I do like one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there, then this might work a little bit better and not have any tires whatsoever. But this actually gives me a cool idea for a motorbike, which is neat. We might actually play with that here pretty soon too. I think a motorbike on this would be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and get in here. Let's lower the speed a little bit. Yeah, so this just kind of spins. It's hard to really gain any traction with the feet. It's pretty funny though. That might also be because the tires are maybe a little too low. I could also maybe raise them, and then this might work a little bit better too. I'm gonna continue playing with ideas, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So after going through multiple failed designs, I decided, I tried to swing each of these guys independently, but I decided, how about we just swing it on one single thing? So this whole bar right here is actually going to turn left and right, which actually reduces the amount of things I have to do, which is crazy. I actually just deleted a whole nother creation over there. So yeah, this is like revision 15 or something. It's pretty ridiculous. Let's just go ahead and orientate this guy. Oh, that was the right way. No, this is the right way. Okay, there we go. Nope, that is not where I want it. We want to stick it right here. So yeah, this should work much better, I'm pretty sure. So the last steps we actually need to do is attach all the feet and then do all this. So I don't know if this is going to work. I haven't actually tried this, but I figured, you know what? Let's just go ahead and try it on camera because it's been about an hour and I've tried so many different things that I'm not sure. This whole idea might be kind of a flop, but I think this is going to work. And if this doesn't work, this is going to give me a clue on how to get it to work. So let's just go ahead and finish all of these shoes. There we go. There we go. Nope. Why does it he's placing? It's weird. I wonder if that actually stays attached right there. That's kind of strange. Let's just go ahead and move back. Can I go down any further? No, I cannot. Let's just there we go. Okay, so all of these guys have shoes. So let's just go ahead and hook this up. So we want the engine is back here. So I kind of made it. Oh, there's also a jet back here. I'll show you guys why. We can actually make the back cover a little bit, which is kind of funny. So we want to stick this to right there. Okay, that's actually already connected. Then we want to stick the engine to these guys. Boom, and then this should turn us perfectly well. Okay, so each of these guys are going to be kind of independent, which is fine. Then we're going to turn the engine on, I guess, 5? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, let's raise this up, and then let's drop this. Oh, wow. Okay, so frame hit majorly. It doesn't like when you have long things that bend. This is actually bending right now, a little bit anyways. Yeah, it does not like when you have things that bend. So if we go forward... Oh, okay, it's actually opposite right now. Oh, my God, at the frames. Let's see. Which way is forward? That way is forward, and then this way should now be forward. Oh my God, I'm sorry about the phrase. Okay. Oh. Look at her jet. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, I'm sorry about the frame rate right now. This doesn't work quite as well as I thought it would. Okay, I thought the jetpack thing in the back would be funny. It might make it a little bit easier, but this just makes this like way worse. It kind of works. I'm still getting horrible frames, but it kind of works. I guess I need to shorten this then because we do not want it to bend quite as far. That whole middle section, I want to do like a long vehicle, but that whole middle section right there causes the bend, which causes major lag. So let me play with this a little bit more and I'll be back. Okay, guys, we're back. So I figured out it was actually the springs that causes all the lag. So if you're trying to do anything with springs, make sure the springs aren't contacting the ground in like 18 different ways or whatever. So yeah, this actually works a lot better. You could also just use, any sort of normal block. I chose these guys just because they're different, and I really like the blue pillars. I've been using them quite a lot in all my stuff, and they seem to be pretty good. So yeah, this does work. I guess you can actually bring this out so this hangs out in the back the way I originally wanted to do this. I might do that here in a little bit, but this guy seems to work just fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and drop it down. No frame hit, which is really good. Let's go and hop in this guy, and there we go. It's doing its thing. Now, we probably want to actually boost the speed of this, maybe up to like 9 or whatever this is. 3, 6, 7. I guess it's 7. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Oh, 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 oh. So, we hit something. What do we hit? What is going on? Okay, so that might be a little too fast. That might be a little too fast, even though I think we only went up 1 speed. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this guy and get in this. And there we go. Okay, so this works decently well. They kind of freak out once they leave the ground, but they work decently well. And then we can turn left and right just by turning this guy. I have each of these guys turning independently, which is really, really good. And there we go. So it's not the greatest vehicle in the world, but it seems to work out pretty well. Yeah, just remember, do not use springs for anything that you do. It's going to be really weird. Also, I was thinking, I tried to make like a hop machine. I was going to do that because the springs gave me an idea close to the beginning of the video to produce a hop machine. But I don't know, for some reason the springs don't work whenever you do that. They do bounce, maybe on small, maybe my thing was just too heavy. Actually, let's just go and try it out real quick. Before we end the video here, I want to try something out. Let's just go ahead and place a new lift right here, and then we will do, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter what we do. Let's just go ahead and come over here. Let's grab a lightweight material. That might actually have been my problem. Then we're going to do something like this. We'll do 3 and then 4 and then 5 and then 6. I think that's 6. Anyways, then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get rid of this. And then we'll put this right there in the middle. Yeah, that's a good way to get your thing centered. It's kind of hard to center it from the get-go, but, you know, this works out pretty well. Okay, so we're going to place 4 springs right here. And then, I don't know how we're going to do this, actually. Let's go ahead and have this come down. And then let me work on this a little bit, and I will be back. Okay, we're back. So I have placed a seat with 4 rockets down the middle. We're actually going to try to like shoot up and then use the springs, try to get the springs to bounce once we land back on the ground. Now, I used wood because wood is the lightest material. I have no idea how well this will work. I have got it to kind of slightly work. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so is this going to work? We'll find out right now. No, it doesn't work. Okay, so my original plan was to just bind all this stuff right here and then shoot up in the air and then bounce up and down. But I guess the springs can only handle so much weight or something. Oh. Okay, that definitely did not work. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. It helped me out tremendously. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I say this is a success. Just do not use springs. We learned that the hard way. Yeah, and we're completely only moving on these guys right here. That's what I really wanted to accomplish, so this is really good. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. This is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. One thing we could do to make this even better, I forgot to mention, is we can weigh it down. Now, the problem is I've already kind of made this all out of concrete, but I can just go ahead and start adding some metal to it. Now, we really want to just weigh down the front because we want the front to kind of like push down more than the back. So what we could do is we could move the engine up there. I'm going to keep the engine right there, but I'm just going to add a little bit of metal like right here. Let's just change this to be like so. Then let's get in this and try it out. So this should stick more firmly to the ground, which means the boots pushes forward more often. Yeah, this seems to work a little bit better, actually. And we get some less bounceage out of the deal as well, so which is pretty good. The more that this actually sticks to the ground, the better it's going to be. I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas for improving this design. Oh yeah, and look at this. This helps us get over stuff even easier too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so give me some of your thoughts and ideas to maybe make this design better, and that would be freaking amazing. Also, I need to weigh down the hovercraft we have over there and get rid of the tires, so that's going to be something I'm going to try to do sometime soon, and I have some cool ideas for some future builds as well. But keep posting ideas, and that would be freaking fantastic. I love your faces, and I'll see you guys in the next one.